Hi up there. Yeah. Oof. It's still on the end, it's still recovering, but happy, you know, very, very, very happy. Come to the second load now. You may think, well, it's a bit too late, isn't it? And I said, well, it's not bad. You know, I've been checking the day. Today's work just to make sure all the finish on time. And yeah, I'll finish even earlier than I could even expect for being a Thursday. Of course, morning I have to push up a little bit. I have to speed up just to make sure that we're done on time. But I really have to force it a little bit because I'm delivering in York. Okay. So the school hours will be quite a nightmare. So on those roads where I need to be early morning. But it was fine. I managed to not get stuck on traffic. And now there is only another 14 bags to go. And yeah, so much straightforward. So I know I just need to make sure when I come back I'll keep the yard tidy as I'm going to be away for a few days. So when I come back, I just need to be on further. And how about you guys? How are you guys doing? How is everything with you? Então como é que tá todo mundo aí? Como é que vocês estão? Vocês estão bem? Estou melhorando da gripe aqui aos poucos, né? Hoje já posso dizer que estou bem melhor. É claro, ainda não estou 100%, mas muito melhor, né? Nem comparação com como eu estava alguns dias atrás. Eu estava um pouco preocupado como seria a minha viagem agora. Mas share good news with you guys. Channel is growing. Okay, it's growing slowly. It's nothing crazy like, oh, 1 or 5 likes. Look the way the channel is growing. The guy has 20,000 subscribers there and all that kind of thing. No, well, I'm happy with the numbers of subscribers which I'm getting this channel. It means I'm not the only mad guy around the world. Because for some of you, if you are interested in things what I have to say, it means you are crazier than me. Então, com o passar do tempo, eu acabei percebendo uma coisa. Primeiramente, muito obrigado, o canal está crescendo, estou muito feliz com isso, né? E cheguei à conclusão que eu não sou assim tão louco como eu imaginava, certo? Bom, penso que eu seja assim, um pouco destrambelhado, que também é normal eu não sou. Né? Mesmo que eu sou assim um pouco destrambelhado, eu descobri que tem gente que também é destrambelhado, que nem eu, e são vocês! So you guys are all part of this. We are all mad people here, somos todos loucos. E para continuar com as nossas loucuras, eu conto com vocês. Para deixar o seu like, para se inscrever no canal, para me mandar puta que pariu, qualquer coisa que agrade a vocês. So to carry on our madness, I need you guys to subscribe. I need you know, to tell to shut up sometimes. I need you guys here with me, give me this support. Então eu preciso de vocês aqui. Nossa, que barulho é esse? Então eu preciso que vocês continuem aqui me dando todo esse suporte que eu careço. Para quem puder se inscrever no canal, se inscreva. Tá? Vai estar sempre ajudando a gente aqui a crescer e a tentar melhorar cada vez mais. Né? As pessoas às vezes me perguntam por que eu não faço vlogs, ou por que eu não faço vídeos, eu estou sempre fazendo mais stream, né, mais lives. É porque é o tempo que eu tenho, né? Eu não tenho, de momento, eu não tenho tempo para poder estar fazendo vídeos com edição, né? Trabalhando com áudio, trabalhando com as melhorias. Eu não tenho um lugar onde eu posso ter um momento de silêncio que eu possa estar utilizando como um pequeno estúdio. Então, para mim, acaba ficando bem mais fácil estar aqui vindo e fazendo as lives com vocês aqui, interagindo com vocês ao mesmo tempo, trocando uma ideia, entendeu? Ganhando mais inscritos, mostrando para vocês a minha rotina, o que eu faço, o que eu não faço, né? Quando eu começo a trabalhar, quando eu vou para casa, o que eu faço no trabalho principal, o que eu faço nos trabalhos secundários. Então essa interação com vocês aqui é bem legal, porque eu já posso estar respondendo a algum comentário que vem, o pessoal já vai trocando ideia comigo no chat aí, eu já vou respondendo perguntas, porque como eu falei, eu ainda não tenho esse tempo de estar trabalhando nos vídeos, estar editando vídeos, estar trabalhando com os áudios, microfone e tal. Então toda a minha gravação é aqui no celular. Tudo que eu faço é no celular. So a lot of people they ask me why I don't make the videos, because I don't have the time for it. You know, I don't have the time to be editing the videos. I don't have the time to start promoting most of the videos. I don't have time to prepare thumbnails for YouTube. So, you know, streaming makes it much easier for me. I can just come here, share with you what I do, what I find interesting during my day, or just any shit what I'm doing during the day. I just want to share with you guys. My main job, my second jobs, and everything else happening around my day. You know, when I'm in my schools of martial arts, when I'm at the co-merchants, I'm working, when I'm doing massage treatments. And it's easy because whenever some of you have any questions, I can answer it straight away. Once again, I don't have the time to go there and keep all the videos, you know, checking every day something. No, it's easy for me, come here straight, answer the questions, and then carry on with the day. And what I can say, I am enjoying every single moment of the process as I'm here with you guys, you know, getting more, connecting with more people, getting more followers, you know, becoming friends with some of these people who just subscribe to the channel. Some people, they just follow here, they just appear because the YouTube just promote the line. Somehow, people end up in my channel, seeing my videos. And a lot of these people who just arrived here from nowhere, we have become friends with some of them. Sharing private numbers, contact, talking almost every day, talking about different things, helping each other. So this channel we started, well, I started with the channel back in 2009. I never wanted to make it big. I just want to share a little bit of videos in there, like a lot of people were doing all the time. Because when I start teaching Capoeira, to maybe to promote, just to try to get some more students all the time, but I never worried much about the trouble. Years been passing, and at the beginning of this year, for some reason, I thought, I'm trying on other platforms, just to get more viewers for my channels. I'm trying TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. But sometimes all of these social medias, they are not what I was expecting much, because you get a lot of weird people, saying things which not bring any benefit for my team. So I was on TikTok, got around 10,000 followers there, Facebook around 5,000, like 1,000 whatever. And I was just thinking, why am I bothered with this? Social media is here, I'm not advertising anything, I'm not doing anything, I'm just trying to share my voice on YouTube. Sometimes you don't really want to know what I'm doing. And things go so fast. And then I thought, right, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna start posting more videos on my own channel, on the YouTube. Also in January, on the beginning of the year. So I put some goals for this channel. When I was thinking, right, instead of doing these short videos on Instagram all the time, because Instagram started to become a very great place to do anything there. You know? People without anything to offer, posting whatever, just for the sake of getting viewers, just for the sake of making money, get these diamonds, these roles. So well, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of nice things in there, but I just couldn't be asked how, you know, how it was turning into. So I just decided to come back to the YouTube and make the channel grow. So in January, I had about 119 subscribers. So the channel's been here for 16 years, and I only had like 100 plus subscribers. As I said, I was not bothered, so I decided I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to try and get more subscribers to this channel. Maybe I can get some more students here. Maybe I can start in future advertising my products in here, my oil or whatever else I have to offer. So that's what I did. So, first of all, I have to say thank you very much to all of you who has been part of this project. I have to thank you all, you know, for giving me the chance of growing on here. Sometimes I come here to say just bullshit, but you all know, well, the ones who are following me for some time now, you know the main lives what I was doing was about my capoeira classes on Wednesday. So every Wednesday from 8 p.m. I am doing my capoeira lessons at the gym. You know, and some people they just appear, some people leave a comment, some people get there to watch what's happening there, and the response I'm getting the viewers is more than what I was bargaining for. If I have to be completely honest with you guys, because this is one of the worst channels you're ever gonna connect to. There's no much for me to offer to you, part of showing you a little bit of my life, how I left Brazil, how I moved Europe, how I got qualified in many different jobs, how I became capoeira instructor and chief instructor of my group in Europe, how I left the countryside of Brazil, how I learned another language, a part of my own language, how I became a sports massage therapist, how I became an executive chef, how I opened many schools of martial arts and I travel around the world, and how I became a coalman after all. So, yeah. So it has been quite a great time. It has, okay? And once again, as much you get great messages from people learning about you all the time, of course sometimes you want to get some strange messages as well, like people criticizing what you do. But I think this is part of the life. You need. We need to have some people out there giving it to us, because this is the field we need to keep moving. Because if all the time, whatever we do, people only praise us, there is no sense in life when people agree with you with everything what you do. I like the challenge. I like when I'm in my class and someone comes and says, for example, well, this what you are doing is a waste of time. Developing. This is not serious. And I had a lot of guys say exactly the same thing. You know, young people come to me and say, well, you're not a martial artist, or what you are doing there is shit. Well, I can break you straight away. Well, I can knock you out if you keep pushing me this way. Guys, of course, I'm not a superhero. I'm just a human being. And I'm aging. Yeah, well, I need to accept the fact I'm not on my 20 years old anymore. I need to accept the fact people can be mean to you, and it's just what is going to be my response to all of it. What I do, I laugh, I take the piece, you know, I make fun out of it, I mock them. Some of them get absolutely shit annoyed with me. But this is all part of life and learning and studying and everything else. Now, would be absolutely stupid for a 40 plus years old man, you know, have an argument with, I don't know, a 20 years old boy on the social media. There's no sense in it. I need to accept the fact I'm getting old. So I just need to be wise with some of these kids. I just, you know, I'm not bothered about what people think about me in martial art point of view. As I keep saying to all of the people, I'm not a fighter. I'm not. I cannot go to the ring and fight MMA. I cannot go to the cage. I cannot go to the UFC. I can't make it. Okay? I am a martial artist. It's completely different than being a fighter. I will not go. So in competition, to put people in danger, to put myself in danger, you know, never wrong. People will send me straight away to the hospital, and I can't afford it. I can't afford not come to work. I can't afford not to come to work. Oh, my English gets worse and worse. So, in my point of view, and this is not what I say, what the way it should be done. No, this is only the way I think. Okay? So I'm not trying to patronize anyone, but this is the way my brain works. If you are a martial artist, you should not be fighting on the streets. You should avoid conflict at all the circumstances. Okay? You run, disappear, get lost, don't give the chance to the evil to control you, your mind. That's why we train to be in good shape, mind and body. Let the mind master the body. Okay? The only time you, in fact, should close your fists and go for a confront against someone, it would be when your life is in threat, when there is no place else what you can do. There is no place to run, there is nowhere you can hide, there is, okay? Well, in my case, for example, the only way I'm going to go in confrontation is if I cannot run, if there is no place to hide, if there is no place where I can say, no, here is safe, I'm going to hide here, and then I'm going to come out of it. And then you're going to say to me, well, if you are a martial artist, you should not be a coward. Yeah, but I just want to survive, I just want to live, I love my freedom. Because in the end of the day, what I pass to my students, and once again, this is how I see the world. Different than what you have. And I respect your opinion if you think different than me, and I accept. And I'm not all these people who accept what I think or not. It's my way of thinking. And I'm happy with it. Because I always believe You don't know the result of the fight until the fight comes to an end. And sometimes the result of that fight won't be so much promising. Because when we train too much, we have to lose it. We believe we are invincible. We believe no one can beat us up. That's when we make the mistake. People always say, in Brazil, I had already 13-year-old boy holding a pistol right to my face. What could I do? Fuck all, nothing. Apart of, sorry, yeah, whatever, you know, you survive. Why I'm gonna say to the guy, well, you should have put the trigger. I have a life which I love that life, and I want to be part of this world. I don't want to challenge the world just because I'm a brave person. That's not the way I see a martial artist should behave when they try to confront everyone all the time. The only way you're gonna see me get in the confront if I am somehow, somewhere with my family, my wife and my son, and comes to the point when we're going to get attacked. If I am on my own, I can run. How can I run and leave my wife and my child behind? No, they can run. And then the life insurance is there to recover anything if I'm not there anymore. Okay? Hey, how you doing, Daisy? How you doing, motherfucker? You good? Yeah, I'm getting it's slightly better, motherfucker. It's slightly better with my cold, which is quite good. I'm off to Poland tomorrow, so I need to be a bit fitter than what I am right now. And look at that, motherfucker! I've almost had 1,000 followers. You know, the only problem why I still don't have it is just because of all of these dickheads who are watching me now. You know, are not subscribing to the channel, are not leaving their like. Yeah. So people comes and goes, they don't give a shit when I ask, please guys, subscribe to the channel, give me the chance to get 1,000 subscribers, and then maybe in another year's time I can monetize this channel, maybe in 2 years time. But no, people don't give a fuck, people don't give a shit. That's why I call all of you a bunch of motherfuckers. Motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying, I'll just say my shit in here, my bullshit, and then well, of course, a lot of people, they will get annoyed with my words. And guess what? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you don't like what I'm saying, there's plenty of other videos for you to go and watch in there. And here, it's only for the strongs. Only strong people will stay to watch NEGOTETA. And how you doing, motherfucker? How is everything with you? Huh? JC, motherfucker, how you doing? So... yeah, so the only time I'm gonna go for a confrontation is if those people are in need, or if I'm in a place where I see there's vulnerable people in there and there's some dangers and they cannot protect themselves, and if I am there, I'm gonna try and help. Okay, surely I'm gonna fail if something really big happens, but it's always good to, you know, it's better when you know something and there is no need for you to use it than when you don't know fuck all and then you're gonna get fucked because you don't know what to do when you are in need. So yeah, I keep doing my crazy training. I keep listening to people telling me, oh, you motherfucker, you don't know what you are doing. And they say, yeah, you are absolutely right. I'm the worst martial artist ever in the world. So keep on my words. A martial artist should never go for a confrontation on the street. But if there is nothing else what you can do to avoid that confrontation, we're gonna come to the second rule of the street. I have it with me for my entire life. So there is plenty of rules. And people say there is no rules on the streets. There are. That's why a lot of people, they do not survive on the street, because they just think, well, there is no rules on the street. Well, keep thinking this way and not gonna live another day. That's the fact. The only thing is, people want, when you talk about that, it's not like tales. The philosophy of the hair. Small mouth, big ears, fast legs. That's what you should use on the streets a lot. Keep your mouth shut, don't speak too much, listen to everything what's happening around, and have fast legs to run. Because for me, the first rule of the street is you are never safe. On the streets, boy, we are never safe. Can be a person coming to attack you, can be a car who lost the control and will hit you, the pavement, can be anything. On the streets, you are never safe. That's my opinion. That's my point of view. I'm not saying the right. Second rule of the streets, someone will always get hurt. Unfortunately. On a street fight, someone will always get hurt. Just make sure it's not you. Make sure it's somebody else. And the third rule is nobody cares about your feelings out there. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody is bothered about you if you have a family, if you have children, nobody cares who you are. Out there on the street, nobody gives a fuck about you. So, martial artists should not fight on the street, but if there is nothing else what you can do, make sure the person or people who are confronting you, they will not stand to follow you tomorrow. But think about the consequence of your actions, because your freedom is the first thing what you're gonna lose, motherfucker. Okay, maybe you lose your life, maybe you're gonna end up in the hospital, but if you do some damage in there, you are the one who's gonna be, you are the ones who are going to be in big shit, not seeing your family, being in prison, and let's not even talk about that. Oh, see you later, motherfuckers!